This week, it's our last couple of days in Whitchurch on the Llangollen Canal.
You may remember back in November that I was pulling up into the Ellesmere arm and our throttle jammed. It took about 3 weeks for a new part to be sent. But a big thank you to Lightning Craft. The part that they used to use, the throttle itself, throttle stick, was supplied by a company in Austria. They no longer use those parts. They make their own throttle. So they sent that within 3 weeks. But the existing steel plate didn't match up with the boat itself, the shell of the boat. So they actually engineered a new steel plate, which is fantastic. They've sent that to us, and the hole on our boat on the steel column was slightly too small for it to fit properly. So Pete and Anthony are up on the stern and they're going to sort that out now.
Pete's brought his big battery bank, and we have got a new throttle that Lightning Craft have designed for us with a new plate. The problem is this hole that it was originally in isn't wide enough for the throttle to fit in comfortably. So we have been using it, but we're going to cut this bigger, or Pete is rather, with hopefully this. It is quite thick metal, so we're not 100% sure it's going to do the job. So we're going to cut it, we're going to put the throttle back on, which is this thing here, nice and shiny stainless steel. I'm going to put Sikaflex on the back to stop water ingress and stop the metal from rusting behind. So yeah, once it's on, be amazing. Job well done. Look at that. How shiny does that look? That's all secured. Yeah, perfect. Thanks, Pete.
Alright.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks for your help there, Pete. And meanwhile, back on a boat, Sebastian's settling in. I think he's dreaming about long walks with Kenneth from Love, Life and Triumph.
You just got to get past the drizzly.
And one thing we have noticed here is the sky full of starlings. We could even watch them through the skylight. Well, we've loved mooring here at Whitchurch and it's been a lot quieter than we thought. Sebastian's toilet training is going really well and it's a big day for him today. It's actually his first cruise ever on a narrowboat. Well, we're so made up. This is Sebastian's first cruise and he just got up on the locker on a towel. We've got his lead on, he's hooked on so he can't hopefully fall off.
Well, it won't fall
So
off.
relaxed.
Yeah, dead chilled. Proper boat dog.
Yeah, just a short journey today, about 15 minutes. We're going to the services at the top of Grinley Brook because we need water.
So we've got Phil and Lynn who've just taken our space, so that was really fortuitous. We were just moving, they were just coming in. It's a cracking spot. Yeah. There's not a lot of footfall, which is the reason we chose that, because he's not allowed out properly walking, but we obviously have to take him out for toilet. So we chose a spot where there wasn't a lot of dogs going past.
Never seen a dog look so chilled.
I know. We are like made up. He's only 8 weeks and he's doing so well.
Yeah.
He's had a couple of whimpers in the night, usually, in fact only one last night, usually 2 in the morning and then again at 5. Today, last night rather, he only had a little whimper at 5. So he's getting much better. His toilet training is going amazingly well. But that's mainly due to the efforts that Nick and Rosie put in.
Yeah. So yeah, we're proper made up. Sebastian's first cruise.
This must all be really new to him because he's obviously not been out.
Had to be a small backyard, hasn't he? Really?
Yeah, just a backyard to play in. Obviously, he hadn't had his injections and stuff, so all very new to him. But he's in everything. Like he just looks amazed at everything. First time on the water though.
It's only about a 20-minute cruise from Whitchurch to Grinleybrook services, where we're going to get rid of our rubbish and fill with water, and then reverse back to a mooring spot. After being on the Llangollen Canal now for a few months, we're starting to recognise a lot of these boats. They're becoming very familiar. There's a lovely couple on this boat with their dog George, and they came to say hello to Sebastian.
Good boy. Hiya.
Well, we're filled with water and got rid of our rubbish, and we're reversing about 50 yards to the first available mooring spot.
Oh, heavy, aren't you, mate?
Where are we off?
We're off to Whitchurch. It's a right chunk.
It is.
Yeah.
We just had to swap, haven't we? Because my arm's breaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting the bus into Whitchurch.
What are you doing?
Did we make it? Are you telling people what happened with the bus?
What?
The bus. Buzz.
The buzz. Buzz.
Yeah.
So, just let you know what's happening with, as Paul calls it, the buzz. I think he means the bus. So we missed it by 2 minutes, if that. We could see it just taking off. We're going to head off to Whitchurch.
Who was on that bus?
Jan and Chris.
Yeah. So lucky we're having a coffee with Steve and Tony.
While they're on the bus, we've had to come and have a coffee.
Yeah. How was your breakfast?
Oh, it's excellent, thank
Was
you.
it?
Sausage and bacon salt.
Forget it was.
Yeah. And it's a beautiful day, isn't it?
Lovely. I can't believe how warm it is.
Yeah. It's like spring.
Yeah.
Is spring round the corner?
Yeah.
This is
good
your
for you.
first cafe, isn't it, mate? Hey?
Well, it's a beautiful sunny day, and as you've seen, we've just been down to the cafe by the lock at Grinleybrook. Very nice coffee, by the way. And we bumped into Tony and Steve, which was really nice. Sebastian sat there for a full hour, and he was so chilled. He was brilliant. We've got the laundry pegged out on the stern. We've got the duck hatch open. We've turned the heating off. Sebastian is chilled, and we've washed some of his blankets and stuff as well. So yeah, it's feeling like spring is just around the corner, but don't be fooled, because tomorrow is supposed to be horrific. 46-mile-an-hour winds and rain. We had planned to move, but we're not going to now.
Well, in between toilet training Sebastian, I'm just about managing to keep up with pet commissions.
You had a bath, mate? You had a bath?
Is it?
Wait for your dinner, mate. A good boy. After your lunch. Come on then. What?
We're heading over to the Horse and Jockey for Sunday lunch with Steve and Chris and Pete and Caroline.
We're enjoying the beautiful British weather. It was nicer on Boxing Day, wasn't it?
It's not the spot. Is it? It's not the spot. Good boy.
Boy. Good lad.
Okay, so we're currently at the water point. We're just filling up. Once we've done that, we'll head on our way. We'll be taking Sebastian down Grinleybrook flight, and then 2 more locks, I think, after that. This is going to be his first lock, so it's going to be quite interesting to see how he sort of fares in them. At the moment, he's really chilled. We've just gone a really short distance from here down to the water point. Really, really chilled, just either lay down or looking over the edge of the world going by. So yeah, let's see how he gets on in the locks.
How do you think he's going to be in the locks?
I don't know, because he's like super calm when we're cruising, but the locks, as you drop down, it can be a bit dark, and I know Dexter used to get a little bit anxious sometimes with it.
Yeah.
So we'll see, but he will get used to it, I think, especially from doing it like a young age.
Yeah. We should take bets. So I'm thinking it's going to be so chilled, it'll just be chewing a stick and not be bothered at all.
I'm not convinced that's going to happen.
Right, we'll see who's right. And this is Grinley Brook staircase lock. Going down, the top lock needs to be full, the middle lock half full and the bottom lock empty.
I tell you what, we couldn't have wished for a more chilled dog. He's so relaxed, he's actually curled up and gone to sleep. And he's been taking in all the scenery. We've let him off at the lock so he could have a wee. We're just made up, and it just feels so much better having a dog on board again. I felt like there was something missing, and there obviously was.
After the Grinley Brook staircase locks, there's a further 3 locks before we're going to moor up. And we're also being filmed for season 3 of Narrow Escapes, which is going to be shown next year, and we're joined by Chris, the cameraman.
Yeah,
Noise generator.
that's what I'm saying. It's like Dexter was very different to that fish because he was like 12 when he came onto the boat.
Think he's relaxed?
Right.
He's fast asleep.
A big thank you to Caroline from One Day More Aboard for helping us at the locks.
We'll see you in a minute.
Yeah? Is that the last lock now?
Yeah.
Well, that was quick. Thank you for your help.
Yeah.
Used to what? Yeah. Yeah.
This is a short but lovely cruise and the weather's just beautiful. It really feels like spring is in the air.
Feels like spring's just around the corner.
Yeah, beautiful, aren't they? See you in a minute. I think it's just through this bridge and then we're mooring up through.
We're mooring just around the corner from the railway bridge, and the last time we moored here it was December, it was snowing, it was freezing, and we were moored next to Fran and Rich from Floating Our Boat. It's funny how your memory plays tricks on you, because we thought this was going to be a really gloomy spot, but the landscape around here is just amazing.
How was that, mate?
Another quick piece to camera for Narrow Escapes, and Sebastian's woke up. We met this lovely couple on their sea otter, and we want to say hello to their dogs Branston and Pickles.
Well, that was Sebastian's first set of locks. He did really well, didn't he?
Yeah, I was a little bit worried because I did think when it started to drop and it went a bit dark, he'd be a bit panicky. Absolutely not. He just slept the whole way through most of them, to be honest. Couldn't be happier.
Yeah, we're really made up. He's so chilled on the boat. Lays down on his seat, chewing his stick, watching the world go by. He loves watching the water when we've got the stern thruster on or putting the throttle on.
He's just been brilliant, hasn't he?
Yeah, cracking little boat dog, definitely.
Yeah. And he won't be little for long, I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
Well, that's it. We're moored up just at the bottom of Grinley Brook, and this is beautiful. I'd forgotten how nice it was because, to be honest, last time we were here it was December, wasn't it?
Yeah, we really thought it was going to be absolutely packed, but the canal's open now, so people can get off Llangollen, and I think people have just done a boat for it.
Yeah.
But they're missing out on such amazing views. We've got Pete and Caroline in front. We're going to get the covers up in a bit. I think Sebastian probably needs a bit of a bath because his paws are muddy as hell. And yeah, then we're going to go and get a bite to eat, and I'm going back to pick my van up because it's had repairs done. It was ready on Friday actually, but they were shut over the weekend. I didn't fancy cycling straight back after my 15-mile journey to get there in the first place. So.
But this is feeling really good, isn't it? The sun's out, the birds are singing, we've seen snowdrops, we've seen crocus, and it just lifts your mood.
It's definitely a whiff of spring just round the corner. I'm like convinced now that we're going to start heading off into spring.
Thanks very much for watching. If you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. And Anthony?
Keep your comments coming. It did take me a little bit longer this weekend because we've been looking after this one, but we do love to receive the comments and I do reply individually to everyone.
Oh yeah, thanks for watching. See you next week.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
You have to get down.
Wriggler.